wonderful sweet baby. So today I want to talk to you guys about the whole situation with Travis Hunter as well as his girlfriend Leanna. Now I know I've previously talked about this before, but I wanted to give you guys kind of like a conspiracy theory onto what I think is going on because I don't think that Travis Hunter is 100% innocent in this situation. So these are all pretty much opinions. This is an unpopular opinion since, everybody is thinking a completely different way than the way that I'm currently thinking. This is also a conspiracy theory because there's a few things that I'm foreseeing and I kind of feel is going to happen just because of how things are playing out and what I'm noticing a pattern of. I first want to give you guys the inspiration behind me wanting to create this video in the first place. So let me show you guys this sad sob story that Travis Hunter has of him going on this podcast and explaining how his relationship is with Leanna as well as her brother.
The story started, love story.
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But,
a lot
like,
together.
Yeah, he's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text message. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
like,
wingman.
She was. Hey, he was a good wingman.
D-Wade,
Like,
you
"Boy,
LeBron."
I don't care. She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's ignoring
She
you.
left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she's
Yeah.
man, I don't care about it. And like, she still don't even know why she talked to me.
Seems like she keeps you grounded.
Alright, so you guys pretty much just seen that clip and heard what Travis Hunter had to say about the whole situation with, Leanna's brother and how he pretty much was the reason that, Leanna decided to continue things and keep things going with them. So here's my thoughts. This is the reason that I'm saying that Travis Hunter is not all the way innocent in this situation. If this boy is not mentally ill, which, he does seem a little touched, allegedly, but if he's not mentally ill and he doesn't have anything wrong with him mentally, then I don't understand why he's going on a complete hobo tour, making it worse and making himself look more crazy. It's like each and every day he's trying to go on this tour of making his girlfriend look bad. And I'm starting to think that he's actually putting her up to doing all these things to, make himself look like this, superior and just all around good guy. If anything, Leanna even said out of her own mouth that, she consults with Travis before she even does and says things to let him know, like, is this something you want me to do? So it's kind of giving that he's coaching her this entire time throughout everything that they're doing in the first place. Take a look at this clip of Leanna admitting this.
Emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not, but with a testimony without a test of faith. So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things. I got permission from Travis to say these things. I got permission from Travis to say these things. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online.
And I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but to me, it seems like Travis Hunter wants to be a streamer or a podcaster, something of that nature. Him and Leanna want to do something along the lines of like YouTube. They want to do TikToks. They want to be like, those little family channel couples and all that other type of stuff. So it's just crazy to me that people continuously keep dragging Leanna when I feel like Travis is continuously putting her in situations to make her look bad on purpose. And I feel like it's primarily because he knows that this whole getup and this whole situation is actually going to have him some sort of longevity in the long run for his career. Like, you have to think about the strategics behind everything. He has Deion Sanders backing him, and Deion Sanders alone has a bunch of scandals over the course of the years himself, with all of his many baby mamas, his kids, his, failed marriages, you name it. And I feel like, he's pretty much coaching Travis, all right. He's coaching him to do the same things that he did to stay relevant over the course of these years. Because at the end of the day, even if he's getting to be notarized for drama, at least, any publicity that he's getting is the publicity that he needs to stay relevant. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy pulls of AB and after, constantly being backed by all these brands and stuff through doing TikTok videos, YouTube videos, streaming videos, he ends up with a huger bag than what the NFL can get him. Because even though, this isn't good for the NFL brand, this is also good for the NFL brand. So at the end of the day, they don't care if there's a ton of scandal that's being, portrayed. They're going to put him in the league because at the end of the day, he keeps things talking. Like him and his girlfriend alone are keeping things talking. And you're going to see him on, the big screen, playing on the big fields, Super Bowls, all that extra stuff. This is unfortunately how, America and Hollywood in general just work. So we're going to see him in the NFL. But Travis Hunter isn't doing this just because, he's honestly doing this because he knows at the end of the day how to stay relevant. Like I said before, he's getting coached more than likely by Deion Sanders on how to do this. You've got to look at the bigger picture here. I just feel like everyone wants to drag Leanna for some odd reason because it's just so easy to just drag the girl that, looks pretty and just, to blame her for having a bad attitude and she's here with him for the money and everything else. I just find it strange that just all of this stuff is coming forth. And the thing is, majority of these things, I feel like Travis knows about this. So, he's acting like he's just taking it so hard and like this just is so damaging to his career. But I feel like he's egging this on to constantly go on podcasts and to constantly, continuously drag things out by addressing every little situation. I feel like he's making things worse. And he's making things worse because he's enjoying this entertainment. He's enjoying the fact that you guys are dragging Leanna. He's enjoying the fact that you guys are keeping his name relevant. He's enjoying the fact that you guys are tuning into his streams and running up his numbers. He's enjoying the fact that you guys are giving his girlfriend clout. So then you can continue, raising up her prices on TikTok as well as their YouTube videos. This is all getting money into these people's pockets at the end of the day, with you guys talking and dragging these people each and every day. So I say all that to say that just don't sit here and only hold Leanna accountable. You have to also hold Travis accountable as well, because it just doesn't make any sense that the entire time he's just continuously allowing people to, keep the narrative going because he keeps talking about their sad sob story of how they met. If he really wanted all of this to go away, he can stop addressing it and then he can tell them, no, guys, I want to talk more about football. Let's talk more about my highlights. Let's talk more about, me in general in football and how I want to go to the NFL. He could even start talking more so about things like, what are his expectations with football and how does he plan on growing this business with football and, different things of that nature. But instead, he continuously wants to talk about the situation with Leanna. And those are the clips that go viral. And I feel like he's just making matters worse by not constantly shutting this whole thing down. And I'm not going to say that he doesn't defend her at all because he has, defended her when people have been dragging her. But I just feel like to consistently keep bringing these topics up and, consistently bring light to this when you are doing interviews is what's causing for situations to be worse. But that's my opinion. What's yours?